short histories. I wanted too much, so I decided with my students, 10th and 11th grade, we have here Edgar for you. I'm so pleasure to have here introduced Angel Arteaga in the 8th grade. Here, first to talk about this one. It's a pleasure to even clap for you.
I'd like to start off with saying that Edgar has been one of the greatest writers in history. He not only has gained his knowledge, but he was pioneer to guiding literature, and he also innovated people with the humor, which still is famous nowadays. And with many tales like The Tales of Heart and The Fall of House Fisher, he has inspired many other writers who were interested in the writing literature. I'd also like to say that although he's a very sad life, he did not have this life with his parents, but I'm going to show you the person that he suffered a lot, mental health was. He still, and that was his inspiration mainly, in my opinion, to write this genre of literature. And he pioneered himself. Thank you.
Good morning. We made a poem about the feelings and life of Edgar Allan Poe, so we hope you like it.
In the shadow of his closed mind, where shadow comes with a solid echo, Edgar Allan Poe wrote his soul in words and favorite word of his verses. Born in a corner of East Street in Baltimore, on a cool January day, with broken dreams and memory of lost love, a certain blessing. He is like a labyrinth of sadness, lost that drown your heart. Madness appearing in uncertainty and deep some despair.
The crowd take a big shadow with light, a bird that screams in the starry night, an eternal lament, an empty echo, the search for peace in his torment soon. With pen and paper, your feet unleashes the lost souls in his prose dance. In every word, sadness stands out. In each stanza, the shadow reaches over. Thus, in the conversation, we remember to the genius who teaches us in his sorrow, that in the art of birth, together we dream. In life and death, Poe always dreamed.
Poem of Edgar Allan Poe, art exploration, deep sadness, loss and madness. His work reflects a sense of melancholy and internal struggle of the individual, using images, vividness, and symbolism to transmit complex emotions, creating a atmosphere of misery and despair. This poem also consideration universality of human experience. Thank you.
Okay, now we are going to continue with the biography of the Allan Poe. We are continuing in the number 6 and 7 here.
Hi, my name is Kelis Villa, and I'm Spanish. Today let's talk about the biography by Edgar Allan Poe. Edgar Allan Poe was born in Boston, Massachusetts. was born on January 19, 1889 and died on October 7, 1849. Was an American writer, poet, editor, and lead educator, best known for his dark tales of mystery and migration. He is mainly recognized as a key figure in the development in Gothic literature in the United States, and is credited with theory, the modern detective fiction genre. Both works in Icelandic, his famous poem, The Writer, often explore themes of death, madness, and the supernatural, leaving a profound impact on the world literature.
Paul faced a traveler event, orphaned at a young age. He was taken by Jonas Prince, Allan, though that strengthened relationship with his foster father. Paul briefly attended the University of Virginia, but dropped out due to financial issues. He later enlisted in the army and eventually focused on writing and design. Thank you.
I hope that you're going to take care of them because it's the first time. Relax.
Edgar is a key figure in American literature, famous for his work in horror and fiction. In horror, he was a master of psychological terror, focusing on feelings like doing, madness, and fear, as we see in the third and hurt. Paul was also a pioneer in a modern detective stories, where the detective used logic and observation to solve crime. His focus on the human mind, both horror and mystery, made his work very important. He inspired a whole generation of writers like Arthur Conan Doyle, who created the famous character Sherlock Holmes.
Public life.
Edgar Poe's life has quite with success and victory. Through his struggles, he creates some of the most powerful and virtuous literature. His united style and exploration of dark themes have made him a figure in the world stage. His life was short and short. His legacy is strong, and his work was clear and studied.
Edgar Poe revolutionized literature by
because he went forward with the board perfectly, that is all of his programs. Rolling in his history and his past works for like about 3 days or so, I found out that he is not here to say his opinions and like express and face what he has been suffering ever since he was a child. All of the events they have experienced, foster care situation. I honestly think that so many deserves that. And yes, one more thing that I'd like to add is that even though he was eventually broken, his writing was rich and rich in a new genre. That genre which he pioneered is one of the best genres that I know I would really like for people to emphasize on the board.
Going to talk about the most one side of the card the back card well, this story is about a man who tells how his life changed without the addiction to alcohol, and he's currently when he was a kid, that loved the anime. When he grew up and he was a black over time, his personality changed to a violent person. He is Oka. Guys together and the entire car come and he began to drive crazy him to drive with him. And in I say at the vein to give that his mother is all white. When his mother is white and he prayed a hidden well in the basement. When the police arrives to the stage, he's afraid to hide the body. He's not taking about when the gas now grabs away after it's about the terror psychology and crazy and goofy for the modern psychology. So I'm gonna talk about the black cat of Edgar. At first, want to start to tell that this book is a horror book. And if you don't like horror books or you don't read this gender, it's so hard to read this book because it's so it's just a horror book. And if you really like this gender, I really recommend this book for you because it's a really nice book for people that like this gender. Well, the story is narrated by a man is condemned to death. And at first, he told us that when he was young, he really likes animals and all types of animals, monkeys, birds, dogs, cats. his life. Later, later was the Israeli team one day found a new cat, identical look, but these have a white chest on it, white patch on its chest. As they pass this chest, this patch were takes a shape of a cow, and that tormented him. Later, or for that, he one day he was down the stairs, and he was down the stairs, and the cat also down the stairs and made him fall. And for that, he made so furious in a fit of rage. He tried to kill the cat, but his wife intervened and killed his wife with an axe. Later, he thinks, I need to fight this boy, and think that we selling it in the basement wall. He was so confident that his crime was not discovered, and when the police inspected the house, a horrific sound comes from the wall, and the body was discovered from the police. And that's
and I'm going to talk a little about Paul's premature life. To understand how he captured his traumas on his board. As my partner Kelly said previously, he was born in Boston, Massachusetts, the son of David and Elizabeth Paul. His father abandoned his life at an early age, leaving his mother to support his family. Tragically, his mother died of tuberculosis when Paul was only 2 years old, leaving him an orphan. After the death of his mother, Paul was surprised from his illness and adopted by the family of John and French Allan, a young couple from Richmond, Virginia. They provided him with a comfortable home and education, but their relationship was not the best. Their father, John, was a tobacco maker with a volatile personality, constantly mixing both, living with several problems. In addition to his emotional support, Paul contributed better to the interpretation of the art. Thank you.
The characters, the work of Edgar Allan Poe. Can characters the work of Edgar Allan Poe so much? Daring and nervous themes. Many of the histories take themes like grief, memory, lost love, and suicide. Poe exploring the tragedy of life, of the inevitable of it, often with the soundtrack, body and muscle. This very often written a body atmosphere, including the
think that doesn't one time here. You are going a lot of time here in this place. Yeah? And I expect that you are going here with us. Yeah? Very, very thank you to you. And you are going a good time for us. Do you want to a coffee or a beer with us? Don't worry about it. Is it clap for us? My engineer, Luis Acho, is there about the here for la Federación Márquez, Cervantes, and Edgar
And the teacher, the lady is
is the sister of him. The sister of him. He is a student of us.
the laws.
Yeah. Leslie, to her sister. And Anna, and Kelly, Emily, Camila, we are going to our driveway. Yeah, very good. Okay, pleasure, Now take a coffee.